Yeah.
You get reported.
So it's everybody.
Well, you'll be able to-
Just a heads up for folks if you didn't hear the report.
We did that. Should be fun, the line was actually not out, there's just no spot.
Well, let's see how weird.
Here.
Hey folks at home, we're just doing a sound check. Can folks let us know that they can hear us?
If you let us know that you can hear us, we're still on mute, so we didn't hear that. Great, what?
All right, can folks at home hear us now?
If you can hear us, we can hear us. Nope.
Scott's the waiting, oh, you said.
Hey.
Maybe Scott will, maybe other people.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, there's Scott. Okay. Do you want to go ahead and, call the meeting to order?
Scott, you hear us? Scott?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes. Will you call the meeting to order?
Ryan, you mind running the meeting for me since you're present?
I don't mind, but they've asked, because you're here, they've asked me to call it to order and then hand it off to me like a baton.
Okay, well, in that case, I could do that. So, thank you everybody for attending tonight's regular monthly meeting. It is Tuesday, July 2nd. Time is 7:01. Sherry, would you mind calling roll for tonight?
Lawrence Edwards,
Here.
Edward Alvarino,
Here.
Michael Florio,
Here.
Scott, Thomas Welch,
Here.
Bertram Schmitz,
Here.
Ryan Tardisel.
Here.
Scott Harley,
Here.
Robert Corson,
Here.
Chris Horvath,
Here.
Douglas Elliott.
Here.
Okay.
Scott, if you like.
Yep, sorry, go ahead.
If you'd like, we can turn the meeting over to Ryan to chair.
Yes, please do so.
All right, everybody, thanks. There's gonna be a lot of whole handing in me to this. Thanks, everybody, for coming tonight. We're gonna move on to minutes. Agenda number 3. Review and approval of minutes, June 4th, 2024, the regular meeting. Any discussion about those minutes?
Motion to approve.
Eddie makes a motion to approve. Second.
I'll second.
All right. Any discussion? All right. Motion in favor? All motion in favor, all voting in favor? Abstain? Opposed? Motion carried.
And the town manager is there to be honest.
Oh, yeah, skip right over visitors, so sorry. Michelle? Benevega? The town manager is here as a visitor, would you like to say something?
She's on mute. She's muted.
If you would, like to say something, you need to unmute your mic.
Hi, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Michelle Benevenia. I'm the new town manager. I'm trying to join meetings and just get an idea of the flow of your commissions and boards. So I'm just going to sit back this evening and watch your meeting. But thank you all for introducing me.
Thanks, Michelle, and
Welcome.
welcome.
to the town.
Well, yeah. Usually we're led by Pat Hartley, who's on this call, and I guarantee the flow of the meeting is a little smoother when steering the ship.
Thank you. Yes, I did see Scott hand off the meeting. Yes.
All right, so let's
Thank
move on.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Move on to item agenda number 4, receipt of applicants. You want me to read this? Item agenda number 4, A, IWC 24-2, 35 Chittenden Hill Road. Roger Newmarket, PE applicant, John Kazeel, property owner, applicant, application for regulated activities within 0 to 50 feet of inland wetlands or watercourse. Small part of rain garden and grading activities within 50 to 100 foot review zone. Addition to an existing residence, balance of rain garden and gravel driveway, assessment map 61, block 43, lot 1-, zone R-80, record IWC 24-2. Last day to open public hearing or make a decision is September 5th, 2020.
So I sent a memo to everybody about this application tonight. We're gonna receive it and it says,
So I'll take a motion to receive the application.
I'll make a motion.
Second,
I'll second.
all those in favor,
All right.
any opposed?
and then the sidewalk date. We usually do Thursdays in the early evenings, at 5 or 6.
Thursday. All right, guys, let's open our calendars. We have next Thursday, which is.
Yeah.
Is that too soon?
No, Sherry just needs to put the agenda together, but it's fine.
11, that's 6:30?
We usually do 6.
Do we have,
We're ready.
Yeah, is that enough time to? Okay,
yeah,
we have to put it in the parking rules.
who can make that? 11 at 6 P.M. So Thursday.
I don't think I'm gonna get it.
We could do the following Thursday.
You want to
The
be,
following Thursday.
Yeah, I got a confirmation.
Is it,
I mean, not that day.
hold on one second.
Stop, we have RTC on Thursdays,
Oh, that's right.
every third Thursday of the month.
That's all I'll
So
let you guys.
I'll
that,
go to the 11th.
that's,
I'll go to the 11th.
5 guys.
Harbor Commission is the third Thursday of the month. Well,
11 minutes, I think we've got enough to do.
Well, or the 25th.
Right, we would like to be involved in it. We just had,
Yeah, that's
we
the
have the RTC,
on the 3rd, right? The 11th works, correct?
no,
no, the 11th.
No, the 18th,
The,
the 18th is.
How does the 25th work?
I think there's a confusion here, right?
Sounds.
Your meeting's on the 18th.
Yeah,
Yes.
the 18th,
third Thursday.
I'm not.
So the 11th and the 25th.
The third Thursday.
How many folks are available on the 25th? That sounds good.
All right, there we go.
What do you guys do with everybody?
6 o'clock.
35 Chippendale Road.
I'll take a motion to set the site walk on the 25th,
I'll
Thursday.
second it.
Any,
Who's first?
Mike.
Mike.
all those in favor? Same. Opposed? Yeah, it's here. Anything you guys want to say? Oh, yeah, you guys can probably more important people be hanging out.
Never got something. Engineer, this is Jason Nevergut, he's also from our office. And also here is the owner applicant, John Kusu. This relates to an application we submitted when that permit application at 35 Chittenden Hill Road. It's a 7.7 acre lot, has an existing single family residence on it. And the proposal is to put an addition on it. The addition would be a 32 768 square foot addition, which would also function as an accessory apartment. So there are wetlands on the property. This is a map, 1 inch equals 20 feet, and north is straight up. This gray shaded area on the right hand side here are the existing wetlands that are on the property. The boundaries were flagged by Richard Snarsky last September, and flagged the field located by the Wetland Associates. The white rectangle here is the existing building, and the gray rectangle that's attached to the east side of it is the proposed addition. While the addition itself is more than 50 feet from the line, I think the closest is 51, and the other 177, it's not parallel to the wetland. There is activity that's within 50 feet. That's why we're not here. That's why we're here, not just an administrative. So the activities that are less than 50 feet are foundation drain for the new structure, a rain garden, which we propose as mitigation, and the grading that's related to the building. The mitigation that we're proposing is rain garden to collect the water quality volume from the roof of the addition and discharge it into the rain garden. And then the second part of the mitigation is right now, the existing septic system is located south of the existing house. It's a 40-year-old system, probably not up to standard size. And part of it is within the 100-foot setback from the wetland. So as part of our plan, we are proposing to abandon that and put a brand new compliant leaching system on the property that would be at least 100 feet from the wetlands. So those two things, I think, represent our mitigation efforts. So other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's a small addition in the existing house, and we've got erosion sedimentation control measures on all the areas downstream that are going to be disturbed, and a series of notes and a sequence of construction. And all, I guess we can go that in more detail. I know this is the preliminary initial presentation, so we can kind of a quick overview of what it is. And we have a site walk, and then we'll come back to the second meeting and talk more detail about if there's any questions.
Great. Got it. When we come out on the 25th, you can have corners of the building and in the wetlands flat.
The wetlands are already flagged, the chicken flags are still there, the state owners operated on the addition.
Questions? And rain garden.
State rain garden.
Questions?
How close are you to the wetlands?
With what aspect of,
We said application of the regulated activity within the 0 to 50.
Okay, so I think to be clear that while the addition is not within 50 feet, the grading around the addition is closer than 50 feet. Footing drain discharge for the addition is closer than 50 feet. And the rain garden, just because of the topography, is closer than 50 feet. Those are the three elements that really want to hear. Wasn't for those, we'd be handling this.
And I, when my staff report, I kind of, I think the words here, I separated it out. So when I talked to Roger on the phone to make sure I had everything accurately, so it says in my staff report, which parts are 0 to 50, which parts are 50 to 100, and which parts. But I just wanted you to know overall, because it's an addition, even though the septic is your review, this is how it would be, I figured you'd all want to know where it is. Because you might ask the question, and the addition as well, so even though only part of it is within the 0 to 50, I listed all the parts out just so you could see the whole picture.
Awesome. Any other questions, guys? Okay, thank you very much. All right, so moving on to number 5, public hearing. I think we should wait for that. You want to take all of it?
Yeah, so I just wanted to give everyone an update at the beginning of the meeting, at the end of the staff report out with, just some updates of where we're at, but there have been some development, later this afternoon. We did receive certified mailing, received a problem, and they don't meet statutory requirement of 15 days, so they can't open the public hearing because those are not yet. So the draft motion is, again, just, you all certainly consider what you feel is the best decision to make. One idea would be to deny the application complete. Another would be to allow the public hearing to be continued because you can open it tonight. And I know Mr. Pettis wants to speak, but I just kind of wanted to give you a background of where we are and why we can't open it tonight. It's because the two things that you would ask for permission and that statute requires, the regulations as well, is that the certified mailing receipts were in the office 15 days before, and also the additional documentation, revised plans. The applicant said he had their part-time engineer review, those haven't come in either. And those will be available again within the time frame of 15 days, and our engineer has a chance to review them. So you don't have to materials in the office.
I don't have my, what's the phone, because I've been using my laptop. We had letters from
Conservation.
conservation.
Yes,
And they were
there are concerns on that as well.
quite concerned that we,
I think it's really important because we cannot open the public hearing that the content of the application, we have to be careful as a commission about not discussing this evening. There is in the record, yes, there is a letter from the Conservation Commission.
I thought I asked.
Yeah.
Who came from.
Okay, so our discussion here is do we adopt one of these draft motions, which I would lean towards yes, absolutely. Which one, we love the discussion. Is it appropriate for us to have Brandon speak first? Okay, Mr. Pettis. You're on.
Good evening. Yes, good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes, I'm having trouble hearing you guys a little bit, but just we would ask to be continued to the August 6th meeting. Guess we were a day late, $1 short on the mailings, but we also weren't fully prepared with our revisions at the 15-day mark. So we did hold off submitting those. As I stated at the last meeting, we did find some easement issues with that back area. That's the wetlands. So we wanted to make sure we incorporated that correctly and that we didn't basically have a review and then circle back around and have another review because of other issues that developed. So we would respectfully ask that we continue to the August 6th meeting. Any additional costs for noticing we'll take care of, and we'll get our stuff in on time this go round. And again, I apologize.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pettis. I'll open it up to the commission and to our chairperson. What do you guys, We folks second.
I would be in favor. of Moving the, suggestion that we move it to August 16th.
You want to make a motion for that?
No, we don't.
All
Right. I have the language in front of me. Do you mind if I make the motion?
I would love that. Mr. Arlen.
Sure. All right, I move to not open the public hearing for IWC 24-1, an application for regulated activity at 327 East Main Street, because the applicant failed to provide documentation that the notice requirements of section 9.4 of Clinton Inland Wetlands and Watercourses regulations have not been met, and continue this application with the applicant's consent to the August 6th regular meeting to provide the applicant with time to meet public notice requirements.
All right, second. All those in favor?
All right,
Abstain or opposed?
Aye.
Scott, abstain or opposed?
Aye.
To continue. Right, so,
Unanimous.
Okay. No, I think it's.
No, I think it's unanimous.
Scott, are you voting in favor or in opposition or abstaining?
Yes, in favor of my motion, yes.
All right, have a delay, Scott.
So that was unanimous?
Unanimous.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, everybody. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you.
All right, 6, administrative review. Do you want to take that as well, or is that all?
That, if the public hearing had been open and closed, that would have.
Move on, 6. And we've got, WEO.
So, Sherry just listed some things that have been going on. So 35 Chittenden Hill Road, it was just, she noted that it was closed because the applicant applied for, wetlands and, enforcement officer permit administrative, but he needed the full commission permit. So it was just really tight permit. So that's why that's stopped. 18 Allen Road, that was issued on May 7th for the barn. So he's all set. Bill Blight, I talked with, he's the contractor for 29 Cow Hill, which is under the enforcement complaints and violations. He's been working a lot on that property to put it back to what it was. And the last thing they need to do is seed. And I actually just have a message from the maybe Blank that. So they're gonna put some netting down and stabilize the slope. 18 Glenwood Road, just to follow up on that, I know Deep Singh had come to talk with you. I saw him in the office on the 26th of June. He said he's in the process of hiring a certified soil scientist and surveyor, so that is moving forward. And that's all I have for.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, move on to 7, correspondence.
You don't have to take an action.
Perfect. I don't have anything listed for old business or new business. So I guess we move on to 10, additions to the agenda, August 6th, 2024, hybrid regular meeting.
Sherry, any additions?
At this time, no.
Okay.
I got a question at 29 Calvert Road. Is that about that pile of topsoil?
The bill that I've been having it here, you know.
Why are we doing that? They made that pile to get rid of, this is property, that's all topsoil. And it was a monster pile. There's hardly anything left there.
Right.
Why?
That's why I'm working with him on, he's been making it better.
Make it better. You should, yeah, make it a lot better. I don't understand what the problem is.
Because there was a sign that said Phil wanted, and it's near wetlands.
Phil wanted, there was selling.
There was a sign that.
Yeah.
Said Phil wanted.
And whether it was importing, there was activity within the buffer to the wetlands, so within the upland review area, within the commission's jurisdiction.
Okay, I didn't want.
It's right at the bottom.
They asked me if I wanted. So they asked me if I wanted to buy it. I drove by it, looked at it, and the price was real high. So I looked at the wetlands.
Right at the bottom of the slope, there's there's a wet area right below that, and so they were doing that grading activity within the distance of the wetlands, so they were not. Yep, everything.
That's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
But they've worked with me a lot on it.
Well,
They've worked with me a lot. I've been in contact with the contractor and the
Yeah.
property.
they're good people.
So it's been going well.
Okay, thank you. Now you-
Whatever happened to the same guy? That was.
That was the one I talked about, that he came in the office on the 26th.
Oh, okay.
He's hired a soil scientist and a surveyor, so he wants
Because he was
to,
here last, and then.
right.
Yeah.
So I believe the commission gave him until August 6th, just because of the holidays and getting staffing for his, it's work to be done, remediation.
Okay.
So he's working to.
Good. Okay, great. 11, share comments. None. I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Sikorsky, second. All those in favor?
All right.
Staying opposed? It's unanimous. Thanks, everybody. Scott, we'll see you back here next month.
We'll be at.
Thank you.
Bye.
And
Have the burgers ready.
Thank you.
I can see the smoke when they're working.